Hello everyone and welcome to the readings. So this is 3 readings, so you can find yours in the timestamps below. Okay, so we have all the air signs here. Reading number 1 is Aquarius, 2 is Gemini, 3 is Libra. However, if you were drawn here today because of a card, the imagery on the card or the number on the card, you can treat this as a pick a card as well. So we have the number 11, 3, and 7. I have not drawn your cards yet, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to pull all the cards for each pile. So then that way, if you want to skip all that, you can just go in the timestamps and select your reading. So again, reading 1 is Aquarius, 2 is Gemini, 3 is Libra. So we have all the air signs. There's 3 readings. Unless you are here for a pick a card, then you can pause the video, look at the imagery. Unless the number 11, 3, or 7, maybe that is calling to you. And feel free, if you're being called to more than one pile, then go ahead and watch more than one. I will be using multiple decks. So if the same card wants to come out more than once, it sure can. So we have 2 here. All right. Make sure I have this upright. I think I'm going to go ahead and start the readings. If I need to pull clarifiers or advice cards, I sure will during that. Okay, so welcome to reading number 1. This is for Aquarius, or if you were drawn here for the number 11. So your cards King of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and 2 of Swords. Ooh. There is a choice. The 2 of Swords is refusing to see a decision that needs to be made, and the 7 of Cups is about not seeing things quite clearly of what the good choice is. So it's almost like maybe that's why you're not making the choice. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or the choice maybe has something to do with your pentacles, with your business, with your money, your responsibilities. Definitely going to need to clarify. Let's see. Trying to see what I'm being called to as far as I felt like when I was shuffling these, there was more that was wanting to come out. I want to clarify the King of Pentacles. So that's flipped around. I'm going to read it in the reverse. Aha. So this is the Chariot, and that being in reverse makes a lot of sense for what is going on right now, where things are at a halt, because the Chariot is about movement. It's kind of like the time is now, things are moving. It is victory after a hard battle. I am noticing that the 2 horses are going in different directions, and that is depicted sometimes in where that's what we need to do, is we need to balance our head and our heart so they're going in the same direction. So you might have a choice. Your decision might be something to do with head over heart. Like your head is telling you need to do this, to choose this or make a decision, whatever it is, and your heart is not wanting to because you don't want to hurt someone else. Ultimately, with the 2 of Swords, it is something that we need to choose for ourselves. What's in the best interest of ourselves, regardless if it hurts somebody else's feelings, that sort of thing. Under the deck, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a timing card. This is about divine timing. So things will start moving again once this choice, there is going to be victory here. So once you let's clarify the 7 of Cups. Because sometimes the 7 of Cups it gives us the feeling that we have more choices than we actually do. Sometimes it's like our head is in the clouds and we're thinking something looks better than it is. It just all depends there, but it is about choices. But maybe I'm going to clarify that with the deck that I used. So let me go ahead and clarify the Seven of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. So we got the Wheel of Fortune in regards to the Seven of Cups. The Fool is under the deck for this one. So this could be about taking a leap of faith. Maybe you're not wanting to make the decision or the choice or however this resonates for you, because you're not sure what's going to happen after. And with the Fool, that is also the divine saying that you're divinely protected. They support this decision. It's taking a trust fall with the universe. Everything's going to be okay. We've got divine timing and then the Fool. So it's the Seven of Cups is being positively aspected here. So I don't think you have your head in the clouds. I don't think you're thinking you have more choices than you actually do. I think you have some really good options here, and you need to choose what's best for you. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Swords. The Four of Swords. So, yes, there's been like a lot of chaos or a really hard battle, so to speak, going on. You're exhausted. You're feeling drained. And feeling the need to rest before maybe you go into this big change. Because once you choose, then things are going to start moving. You know, this can be anything from I'm going to decide to put my house on the market. Okay, well, if you've seen the house market lately, your house is going to sell in a day. So whatever the decision, however that resonates for you, I feel like it's exhausting you, or you're trying to get rest before you go into this because you know things are going to really start moving, or you just want to make sure that you're rejuvenated before everything happens. So let's get maybe an advice card. I did have these out, so we'll pull an animal spirit card. And maybe one more. I love that the Wheel of Fortune came out, and the King of Cups energy. This has something to do for some of you with your finances. With the Chariot being in reverse, that can talk about a pause on travel. It can talk about things being at a halt, a standstill. Man, these really all feel like they stick together. I don't know. I'm not going to go with this deck. So we have another four. We have the Four of Water, Four of Cups. The key words here are distraction, absorption, or self-absorption, and discontentment. It can be about a missed opportunity. Here's the Four Cups. This is all I've ever seen. This is all I know. This is all there ever could be. Why would I expect I could have something better? That's why it could be a missed opportunity if we are in that energy of only seeing what we've had and not realizing things can be better. It can be about, being bored, like a boredom card where and it could be about, an offer being made that you're not wanting to accept. So it does look like there are choices. Maybe these are the choices. However, the Wheel of Fortune can be about that karmic wheel. So this could possibly be a moment where you can see that opportunity for something maybe you never thought you deserved or were good enough for, and that will clear that karmic cycle and the wheel will start turning again, and that will bring in abundance. It looks like you're healing. And resting. Two fours. Fours are a pause, where we're not really doing anything and we're kind of it's just like a pause in time. So whether it's the Four of Wands, where we're taking time out to celebrate, with the Four of Swords, we're taking time to rest and rejuvenate. And then the Four of Water it's almost like we're looking at these choices like, I don't want any of them. And maybe that's why you're not making the decision, because you don't like any of these. You don't like any of the options that you have. Let's get another card. Do I want one more of these or these? Let's go ahead with these. I mean, maybe the Wheel of Fortune is here to tell you, that your luck is changing, because it is about luck. It's about timing. It's your time to finally have the cup that you want, possibly. Oh yeah, Six of Earth. So Six of Pentacles. This is, it's a windfall. This is the equal give and take. It is a card where money flow is going to be coming in. If things will be balanced. It's maybe the other options of what it's not equal. Like maybe this is about, for some of you, like a job choice where you're like, I'm not going to get paid enough. I'm not going to get paid what I'm worth for what I have to do. So we have the Ace of Swords, inspiration, communication, and adjustments. So, this talks about clarity coming out, truths coming out. That's why we have communication. Like somebody might be reaching out. And then it does say adjustments. So when we get the aces, those are like the divine handing you in this case, handing you the clarity or an idea. So maybe there'll be some adjustments actually, because this is under the deck for the Six of Earth. So things will be a little more fair and equal give and take. And maybe you're feeling like it's not going to be fair because this is all I've ever seen and that's all I've ever known. I'm going to pull one more from this one. Now remember, we did have the Fool under the deck with that Wheel of Fortune. Maybe this is a big, this decision is a big leap. Maybe it's scary and you're not sure where it's going to take you. However, it is divinely protected with that Fool card and the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Swords came spinning around. So the Ten of Swords is when we are at our basically rock bottom. Kicked while, look at this. Being kicked while you're down. But because it's the 10, that cycle is completing. So you've gone through a lot of struggles, conflicts, pain, backstabbing. So obviously you're going to need to rejuvenate and get your rest. Obviously you might be jaded and feel like I can't trust any of these offers. But right in the center of the reading is the good stuff. The Six of Pentacles. That's amazing. When we get the Six of Pentacles, this is like abundance coming in the overflow of, like with cups, you can't help somebody else if your cup is empty, so to speak. Well, this is kind of the same thing with pentacles, with your finances. The struggle is over. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. So under the deck we have Temperance. Under the deck from when we got that. Temperance is another healing card. It's another having patience card. Tempering out those impurities. Under that we have the Death card. And then under that we have Judgment. And then under that we have Strength. All right, you guys. This is a significant turn. I feel like this is a karmic cycle that you are completing. Because we have Judgment here, and this is a rebirth. We have Death, which is something closing out that's no longer serving you. And Strength, this is, taming that beast and growing 3 major arcana cards in a row, all on top of each other. This is personal growth, personal healing, and personal growth. And by doing this card here that came out, that major arcana card that's on the table, everything else is minor. The major is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the karmic wheel. And under that deck, when we got the Wheel of Fortune, was the Fool card. And that is the universe telling us to take the leap of faith, that they have our back, and then it's going to work out for us. If we don't see it, it will be okay. And, you know, you have nowhere to go but up now with that Ten of Swords. I think finances are improving. And not only that, but by almost taking this choice, by making the choice, choosing what's right for you, you're showing the universe that you do believe that you deserve that shiny new cup. So then we're completing that karmic cycle, and then now abundance will come in. I'm going to pull these are for the next reading. I'm going to pull a crystal healing card for some healing energy and advice. Emerald. Point your heart towards grace. So I was talking about grace with the Strength card. The Strength card is about tempering off your ego, so to speak. Taming the beast, coming at things. We're strong and we know our worth, but we're coming at things not so hot-headed or immature. We are coming at things with grace. So this says, one of the 4 precious gemstones, emerald, radiates with a wet, lush, verdant energy. Historically, emerald is associated with love, beauty, and sex. So if you're into any of that, you might want to associate yourself with this saturated green gem. Aesthetics, bohemians, I can't pronounce that word. That's a raw piece of emerald. It says when to use it. When you've temporarily lost the courage to love and be loved. That is so it. When you're in need of total refresh, open your heart to limitless possibility with emerald. I feel like you're feeling blah. Like, why should I? It's always been crap. Or, so it says you've temporarily lost the courage to love and be loved. And this could have to do with self-love as well. Very beautiful. So maybe it's that leap of faith. Maybe this has to do with matters of the heart. Maybe this is the equal give and take card, so possibly you've been in relationships in the past where you are the one that's always giving and the other person is always taking, and there is not an equal give and take. And so you've kind of given up on all of that. You're exhausted. I don't, when it's like this, I feel like we need, I just hate closing out the readings, I feel, because, like I want more, I guess, positive messages. These are so hard to shuffle this way, though. I think how I'm going to do it is as I'm going to shuffle, when I split the deck here, that will be your card. Rabbit Spirit. Now is a lucky time. Wheel of Fortune, very center of your reading. And then we got Rabbit Spirit. Well, luck is on your side. So whether this is suitors, you have choices. So whether it is, romantic partners, whether it is opportunities to make money, take it how it resonates. And I will see you in the next one. Okay. Reading number 2, number 3 on the card. This is for Gemini. This is the second reading. If you were drawn here because of the card, because of the number 3, or because you're a Gemini, welcome to your reading. So let's see. We have the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, and these two came out together. Oh, that one's not part of it. The King of Cups with the Fool. Interesting. All right, so you might have water in your chart. You might be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. However, the King of Cups, one of the main things about him is he's mastered his emotions. He does not let his emotions rule him. So I feel like with these coming out together, it's, for some of you, you could be jumping into something like, taking a chance, taking a leap of faith toward a King of Cups, so to speak. Doesn't matter male or female. And for others, this could be taking a leap of faith toward love, or you're doing it and not letting yourself get emotional about it, or let your emotions control you. The 7 of Coins is needing to waiting for to harvest our fruits, so to speak. The feeling is like needing to be patient, but almost like you've been so patient, like this is taking forever. Do I want to give up? And then having the Five of Swords, there is almost like this ruthless need to win. So the advice with this card is like, do you really even want it that bad? Because it's like trying to win at all costs, but there is no winner in the situation. It's a sign of immaturity. Let's see. This could be nothing to do with a trust fall or a leap of faith at all. It could be more so saying that someone with the King of Cups energy is being a fool. You know, they're being impulsive and foolish because of the energies of these cards. That's how I'm kind of needing to read it. I am going to clarify. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody that is being foolish. This could be yourself as well. The sense of I want this now, so to speak. Like it's not ready yet, but I'm being impatient and I want to win now. So let's see how that kind of comes out and clarifies. So let me start with this over here, the Five of Swords. Strength. So this is with the Strength card. That's when we're taming our beast. So someone's coming kind of from their ego or their beast, and just, you know, with the Strength card, that's where we learn to come with courage but graceful. We're graceful about it. The Five of Swords is not graceful at all. It's like almost wanting to win just to spite, just because I want to win, even if I don't even want what this is, you know. Okay, let's see the Seven of Coins. Oh, the Eight of Cups. So yeah, it's that being patient, or getting impatient, because this is taking so long, and I feel like I just need to walk away from it. The Eight of Cups is when whatever this is has ran its course. Nothing is going to change. It's not going to get better, and we need to walk away. The Two of Wands is under the deck. That's in reverse. Yeah, that's in reverse. So the Two of Wands is kind of like at that crossroads where we need to make a choice, or we have two paths, or, you know, I feel like maybe this path has burned up. Let's go ahead and clarify these over here. Hanged Man. Again, it's a patience card. It's having patience. Things are at a standstill. We're hung up about something. However, the Hanged Man also talks about getting a different perspective on things. Ooh, Judgment. So this can be a second chance. It can talk about a rebirth. Hanged Man, Fool, Judgment, Strength for the major arcanas. So this is a big turning point. When we get Judgment, that is kind of with this decision or whatever, this move that's being made, it's kind of like a life-altering. Where, the angel's blowing his horn and everything that we kind of need to relook at and see is kind of floating to the surface. Whether it's we need to look at, are we kind of being in our ego right now and we really don't even want this, so who cares? Just let it go, walk away. Maybe you're being too caring, like the King of Cups, just really being in your emotions and caring, and that's being kind of foolish because what is going on isn't really going to work out, and you need to get a different perspective so you can see that, because this person's trying to win at all costs. I hope you take this how it resonates for you, because these are general for so many people. There is no actual question that was asked, so you can really interpret these so many different ways. I'm going to pull one of these. I'm going to pull a crystal card, and then I'm going to pull kind of another card for advice, maybe an animal card. Oh, wow. Victory. So this will all work out. That is the Six of Wands, or the Six of Fire. This is success. It's a win. It's public recognition. It talks about self-esteem, success, and recognition. So a lot of times this card does have something to do with things being kind of out in the open, like a public success. But it is a victory nonetheless. And sixes are amazing. Sixes are when things balance out. The fives are when they're not. So that's pretty cool. So how I've been shuffling this deck is just when I split the deck. We have Nightingale Spirit, Love is All Around. I am going to go ahead and shuffle and then split one more time. I'm actually going to shuffle one more time. Take a time out, the Bear Spirit. All right, so this will be the card. Badger Spirit, be fearless, be bold. Be fearless, be bold. So for some of you, if you're getting taken advantage of, get a different perspective. Realize maybe you're being a fool about something, and rein this in. Walk away if it's not really working out. You know, the Five of Swords is a card that you actually want to see in reverse, because in the upright is when it's just, you know, it's that ruthless card. So in reverse, it's more so they're willing to compromise, and it's almost like that's what's not going on here. So maybe someone needs to have the courage here with the Strength card to compromise. Maybe you need to get a different perspective on things. But in the end, however this resonates for you, there will be victory. That's too many. These are so long. I got short hands here. That's a one for protection and dispelling negativity. Black tourmaline. Protect your light. I swear sometimes I need to almost pull these ahead of the reading, so then then it's not so general. Then I know that that's what's going on. Yes, you need to protect yourself from this person that's trying to win at all costs. You need to walk away from that, because it's not going to pan out. You're trying to be patient. So it looks like you're already kind of seeing that with this Hanged Man. So black tourmaline is grounding. It's for protecting. It says it's a slightly magnetized semi-precious stone with a reputation for protecting a delicate psyche from a case of the crazies and establishing powerful energetic boundaries between you and all the zombies out there. It says, who needs it? Everyone. When to use it? Anytime you take a public transportation, find yourself in a crowd, or hear that sucking sound of a coworker, family member, malignant demon taking more from you than they are giving back. Well, there it is right there. So whether this is a family member, coworker, somebody is taking your light. Be fearless and be bold. And protect your energy with this. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, Libra, welcome to your reading, or reading number 3 if you were drawn here because you're a Libra, dealing with a Libra, or because of the picture you were drawn here, or the number 7. Welcome. These are your cards so far. The Hanged Man, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Wow, very similar to the last one in a way, but this is more on the better aspect of it. So, wow, we've got Six of Wands, that is success, victory, public recognition, right in the center. Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very nurturing, very caring and loving. And the Hanged Man is a self-sacrificing energy. So far, that is our only major arcana. This is when things are kind of at a standstill. Getting a different perspective on things, having patience. So let's go ahead and find out. All right. The Sun. Wow. And the King of Wands under there. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. Leo is usually the King of Wands, but it could be, you could have that in your chart as well, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And then we have the Sun here. That's the happiest card in the deck. All right. I am going to shuffle these a little bit. Whoa. Two of Swords. And the Sun under the deck. Okay, so there is a choice that you're kind of needing to make, but you're not wanting to. But this is, if you have a question, if you came here with a question, like a yes or no question, you have two clear yeses now. The Sun card is a clear yes. Also, you have victory, success, public recognition, and the Sun around this decision. So there's like a choice between two things. It could be head over heart, however, between two different jobs, between two different houses, between two, whatever. But when it comes to the Two of Swords, it's like a hard decision. It's something that we're almost refusing to see that we even have to make because we don't want to. But just know that if you choose what is best for you, this is going to be very successful, positive, a very positive choice. So the Queen of Cups energy is here. So this could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could have that in your chart. Could be dealing with that, or it just could be, being in that energy of being intuitive, being nurturing, loving, caring for others. Ooh, Six of Cups in reverse. Oh, wait. Nope, I'm holding the deck. See? Six of Cups. That's better. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so sixes are kind of... Oh, my gosh, you have two. Sixes are balanced. Sixes are awesome. Fives in tarot are, not so great. Six is... This is... emotional contentment. It can be a reunion of sorts, like someone coming back from the past, or nostalgia, looking back on fondhood memories, healing your inner child, all sorts of things. But because it is the cups, which is our emotions, and it is the balanced card of 6, it's balanced emotions, a balanced heart chakra. Wow, this is pretty good. You guys are the sign of balance too. We have Libra, and that's balance. So I feel like you've been kind of patient and self-sacrificing with a lot of things in your life, and that is bringing a lot of clarity instead of being impulsive and or making decisions from our shadow side, where we are kind of unhealed and we're just like, I want to do it just cuz, or whatever. You're being self-sacrificing and you're patient, and it's paying off. I still need to know about this decision, or this choice here, though. Let's get what was under the deck with this. Oh yeah, the sun was. Okay, so if your question or your decision or your choice or whatever this is was, should I do this? Yes, victory. Yes, victory. All right. Let's get one of these. I think you guys have had the best one so far out of the 3 readings. Okay, so definitely being very intuitive, or you're needing to trust your intuition. We've got the Queen of Cups, so I really think that your intuition is speaking to you. You have the 8 of Water, so this is searching for your 9 of Cups, so to speak. The 9 of Cups is our wish fulfillment, what we really, really want. And in the 8 of Cups, we can feel like we are, like it's ran its course, like we're not really fulfilled. So in the 8 of Cups, a lot of times we're walking away from what's not fulfilling us anymore to go find what is. That could be the decision right there. You need to walk away from, even if it's hard, you're going to have success. The universe is saying, yes, do this. You've been self-sacrificing yourself, maybe so you don't hurt someone else. But this is saying you already know what you need to do. When we get the High Priestess, that's the card. You need to walk away from this. Because in the end, that's going to bring you success and happiness. Let's get how I've been doing these is I'm going to shuffle it a couple times and then split the deck, because these are too hard to shuffle as far as pulling, like shuffling so one comes out. So Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. I'm going to go ahead and do it one more time. I think I said I'm shuffling 3 times, but I had kind of been doing it that way. So if the Bat Spirit resonates. Otter Spirit, how cute. You are never alone. So that could be, for some of you, when we have something we need to walk away from, but we're kind of like having that codependency where it's hard and we don't want to make that decision. just know you're not alone. The universe has your back. You know, pull into your support system. And there's that bat spirit again. A rebirth is assured. So this would be the final card. And for some reason these, well, I don't want to jinx it. I feel like when I say that, then it's not. But I guess long story short, is sometimes I feel like I should lead with the crystal cards because they really have that healing guidance. Rose quartz. This is this is totally the crystal for this. That self-love. Take care of your heart. Rose quartz is love in rock form. It says, who needs it? The overly self-critical, sentient spiritual beings who love deeply, who's in the healing arts, or for those who want to be. When to use it. When you feel like you always have to be the one to have it all figured out, to work the hardest, to hold it all together for everyone else, rose quartz gives us a pink cashmere covered platform to be soft, sweet, and open to spirit. So with that Two of Swords, it's always telling us we need to choose what's best for us, but I really think in this case. All right. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in my next one.